Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gabe Monroe with NerdTech. As you can see, I'm still traveling. This is my camper office, and we're in a beautiful state park in Missouri. Today I just wanted to bring you a video about what I did to kind of help perfect my script when I first got started with Air to kind of help you guys best practices. You are looking at one of my sub accounts here called cold calling. That's one of the accounts we were using for real estate cold calling before the FCC passed the laws saying that we couldn't call person to person and let or personal line to personal line without consent. Obviously, you can still call business to business, no problem, and inbound calls are perfectly legal. But I just wanted to quickly let you guys know kind of what I did to perfect my script and what I recommend most people doing whenever they're first getting started, just to give them the best success with their agents, their scripts, and actually having quality phone calls. We use NerdTech. It's powered by GHL. Absolutely love it. This is the best software out there, 100% for uh, doing any sort of automation for communication. So our leads come into NerdTech, they get automated calls, they get automated texts, emails, appointment reminders, bookings, and then once they're a lead and they're ready to go, then we can create pipelines to track the progress as well. This software is very powerful. There's a lot of other stuff like internal signature signing. You could get rid of your MailChimp and do email blasting with it. It has its own internal phone system as well, which is separate than the AI calling, but very powerful platform. We use it for leads. It's absolutely dynamite for nurturing leads and just making sure you're on top of it. So when I was setting up the AI calling, one of the most powerful features about this, which I love, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go to automation. And when I set up and connect Air AI to here, so just to give context, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, I only use NerdTech to trigger my calls and to get the call data. The only thing I use Air AI for is if I need to add in knowledge base or make changes to my script. That's it. I don't upload contacts to Air. I don't do anything in Air. Everything's done in NerdTech. So if I go to AI call here, and I have several different things in here because I use this as a test account as well, but we'll go to this one here, and I don't have it on here, so let's go to a different one actually, sorry. Oh yeah, this will work. Yep, this will work. Okay, so this is actually just this is a simple workflow. This is making the phone call. So this right here is the webhook that we connect to Air AI. We have uh, the Air AI API URL, and then we have to put in a bear token that's hidden on the back end. And then down here we have the body of the call that goes out. So that triggers the call to happen. But when I'm testing this, what I do is this has this awesome feature. Automations are very robust. We do drip, and then we'll do, say, 5 per 1 minute. All right. So what this is going to do, and then I would label this 5 per minute. Most people don't think about this. Even if you're familiar with Go High Level, understanding this power right here. So it's so simple. What I do is when we trigger the calls, this is the workflow. So if I was going to trigger this call, here's what I do. I go back. We're going to save this. Go back, go to contacts. All right, so if say this is a list of contacts, I would select all the contacts. I would go to my little robot here, say add to automation. We're going to click proceed. We're going to check the workflow right here. It's going to be the, see, this is this one right here, AI cold call test right here. I would drop them in that workflow, and then boom, it's going to start firing off. But what the first thing that's going to happen is, because I put that drip in there, it's actually going to drip these. What that means is it's going to push out the calls at 5 calls per minute. Now, yes, this system can do 10,000 calls a day, 100,000 calls a day. It's very, very powerful. But the power of doing 5 calls per minute means these calls are going to start coming in. I'm going to tag the calls. These calls are going to go into a contacts list called AI call needs verified. So when the call is answered in another webhook, I actually apply a tag showing me that the call's been answered. It's going to start populating in this list right here. and then I can go in this list, and there's nothing there right now, but I would be able to go in that list and start going through my contacts and verifying them. I like to human verify them. What that means is I'm just checking to make sure that the tag's correct. So if the AI says it's a booked appointment or not interested or DNC, I'm just double checking that to make sure it doesn't make mistakes, because it actually does make mistakes sometimes. Not often, but I want to make sure I don't lose a lead. So I verify the call. And then in the beginning, though, I listen to the script, listen to every single script. That's the best advice I can give you. And some of the first ones, if you haven't formulated the script very good, might be painful. They might have, you know, the AI might say some weird stuff, or you might not be expecting certain answers or responses from your clients. Maybe you didn't have the script prepared with the knowledge or the routes to be able to go down different scenarios because you didn't think of them all. So listen to those calls when you start going. And then if this is in drip mode 5 per minute, guess what? We didn't just send 10,000 leads or 5,000 leads or 1,000 leads, this horrible script that all of a sudden just flopped. I've seen that happen multiple times. People get super upset about it. And I'm like, you should have put it in drip mode, because what I can do is I can hear the first few calls and be like, oh, I didn't expect that. And then go back to air, make changes to the script, save it. The next minute, 5 more calls are going to go out. It's going to be whatever those changes I made instantly, like that. I mean, how powerful is that? It's such a small little tip, but yet a big tip, because you're literally making changes on the fly. This is something you can't do with humans. I've managed call teams of humans, and you have to listen to their calls every day. You have to tell them, you did this wrong. You didn't follow the script. Why did you go off on a tangent? We don't need to know that information for the call. I mean, it's just a nightmare. The AI has its own problems, technology problems. It's going to glitch out. It's going to do some weird things from time to time, but it's so much easier than managing humans. And to be able to make changes and hone in your script and perfect your script on the fly like this, absolutely fire. So I just I kind of made this a little bit longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be a super short video, but I just really wanted to reiterate the power of using this drip when you're first starting, and then going back to your script and making changes. If you need help with any of that, I'm happy to. I always try to post enough content where you guys can do this yourself, but happy to help if you need it. You can definitely book a call down below, and we can go over your needs, and then go over pricing with you if you need that. But hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're already part of NerdTech, then maybe this helps you understand how you can use it even more. If you're not a part of NerdTech, you should be. So come on, get with it.